Can you tell them be quiet? Alright, so let me get rid of these. Let me punch out some other stuff. Hey! Hey, Mary. Happy Thursday. I'm going to wait for some more people to jump on. And I'm just punching out some little circles. What are you doing?
I'm looking for another.
For our television in here?
No.
Hey! So I was basically have a part 1 video where I was talking about I want people to join the ATC swap, but I didn't want them to feel like they had to do mixed media, so I was going to make some simpler ones so people would join and not feel like it had to be mixed media, if that makes sense. All right. Hey, yes, we're back. All right. So, all right. So now I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some dimension and not so much. Not so much other stuff. All right. So let me do. And I'm waiting. Hey! Well, I'm back. Luckily I got a phone call and had to deal with that, but it wasn't anything to worry about. All right, so I'm going to work on this one. And what I do is I just have my candy apple oxide ink. And I have this heart that I punched out of my heart punch. So I am just going to use it as kind of a stencil. And so my whole thing is I'm trying to make ATC cards without mixed media, if that makes sense to anybody. And I'm sure you guys are really creative, and when I get stuff I'm going to be like, oh my god, I should have thought of that. That was really smart. All right, so that is that. My plan is, let me get a heart sticker out of my, the candy one would be cute, but I'm going to do a heart. And I don't want it to be dimensional. I want it to be like the, ooh. All right, I'm just going to set this here really quickly. And then I'm going to, I went and got some other stuff too. So let me pick a piece of cardstock. They have one of these in this Recollections that is a red base. And that is kind of the one I'm looking for. There it is. They're right here. There's one, two. Right there by your feet. Oh. Good night. I love you.
Good night.
I was talking to Mr. I can call you back. Bye. All right. So I am going to cut this just at 4 because I'm going to use this as scrap paper to make some stuff pop. All right, so far what I've done is I punched out a heart, used my ink to go around it, and I have this little heart stamp. But what I'm going to do is I have this, right? And it's a black doily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one out. Try to be creative, guys. And I should have took my medicine already. You should go get it so I can. All right. So my plan is, see how I want to see that heart, right? So I just want a little bit of this doily. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like try my best to cut this in the shape of a semi-heart, right? So if you notice, I'm not cutting it down there, but I will in a minute. So I'm just trying to get this in the majority of a heart shape. Now I'm going to go in a little bit on both sides. And this is kind of cut, but it's fine because what I want, it doesn't matter that it's not perfect. Well, it probably does to me, but hold on. I'm going to cut this side a little bit down. And a little bit off the side. Okay. And I don't want it to be a perfect shape. Where's the red that I had? Oh, it's over here. All right. I just wanted to throw in some black to kind of make dimension, right? And so what I'm going to do is on this one, what did I do with my punch? I just had it. Oh, so on this one, I'm actually going to punch out the heart shape again. Get it in there, Jan. And I'm missing. So I'm just going to cut it out in the heart shape again. And I'm just going to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue different things, right, on it. And see how it's a different color, right? But I want to make this a little smaller. So, Pamela Bean, welcome to my crazy world life, right? All right. So, I am just cutting this down a little bit. Because again, I said I wanted to see the outline of the white because I'm going to put some stuff behind it. So we're going to get pretty creative. And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And I think that's good enough, right? So the reason why is because I think that we should take, not this pink, but I think we should take some of this eyelash trim. What's going on?
Zoe?
What?
I heard you yell for Zoe.
No, I didn't yell for Zoe. Because I want this to poke out, right? I really don't like the way this black came out. I think I'm going to take the sticker off the black. I just don't like, I think it's because it's so thin. All right, I'm taking that black off that. All right, so if you notice, I'm just kind of looking, I'm just going to take this and I'm going to bunch it up behind this heart. So I was talking to Carrie and I was like, I need to learn how to, and she's like, Jan, get dimension. And I'm like, okay, you're right. Because then it looks like mixed media, but it's not. My cat is attacking shadows in the wall. I think maybe Jan isn't the only one. I know, right? I know, no joke. Hey, Pamela. If I missed anyone from coming in, sorry. So I'm just putting glue down that. And then I'm going to take this glue. I'm going to take this heart that I just kind of cut smaller. And I'm going to kind of try to center it where the eyelash trim is coming out a little bit. Thank God the art glitter glue dries clear. So I'm going to add more glue on this side where it's lifting. And with art glitter glue, I love it because though you can see glue right now, you won't be able to see it after it dries. All right, so I'm just putting some more right here. And then this we're going to pop up on some dimensional. So I just have some foam dots from Sparkle & Co. And I'm even going to, I think I'm going to back this as well. Hold on. Where it looks even more. Right. Right. It says me and two female dogs. Females in the house. I have three boys, my husband, and then I have one little girl, which I don't mind not having so many females. All right. So what I'm going to do is I put that dimensional there, but I want to put something on the back of this is where I was thinking I wanted to do that black, but I think that black's not going to work because of the, I don't really know. I think it needs backed with white. All right. So let me put this on here. I'm kind of just going to fussy cut around it, but I always start with cutting it out first because for me that's easier. Now I'm going to go about 1/4 inch away from the edge. If you guys can't see me, like, let me know. And my desk is a mess. Sorry about that, but this is how I craft. All right. I know that's not straight, but I'm going to fix that in a minute. All right, so now I'm just gonna straighten this side, and then there we go. So let's come in a little bit on this side and close that side. All right, perfect. So now I'm just gonna use that same red and like edge it up a little bit. And then I always add glue. Even though this has like adhesive, it's never good enough to. And so it kind of just pops. And it kind of just has this. And like I was talking about stamping, right? I don't know how I like that, but it's okay. And so I wanted to, let me stamp this in not red, but in black. Or I wish I had white, right? I have some white paint. I need to get some white ink. That would be really cool. Tim Holtz. All right. So I'm just going to stamp All You Need Is Love. So then there's that one, but it kind of like, I mean, it kind of looks, you know, simple, but so you can do pretty much anything. Like I went and got a bunch of weird things. So let's start with this paper pad I have, right? And this is my Sparkle & Co. I really like this gold on the side. So let's start that with my base. And honestly, guys, like, let me clean up a little bit because this is driving me insane. All right. It doesn't. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper, and then it just came off the back one. So I know this is the right size that I need, and I don't know, I like the lines on it, right? But they would be so small in comparison to, I think we're going to go this way. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue on one side, and this is going to be like the back, right? And then I'm going to move this over to the edge and kind of line that up the best I can and then cut it off. Okay. Hey everyone, getting on late. Internet has been going in and out. Plus I have major issues with replying to anything on live chat. Can't figure out why. I wonder why. Oh, it's so fun, right, Victoria? And like the whole thing is like, I would recommend you guys, like if you guys can like buy a thing of medium for $5 or $6, max $7, like it will change your life because it will, you can do so much with it. All right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get some washi tape that isn't, no, I want it to go, I'm gonna have to get this little bitty one. And then I'm gonna back, hold on, let me back. The sticker that I want to use is, I wish I had more. This one maybe. I think we're gonna use this one. And I want to back that with, what did I do with the red? Okay, red. Knowing when is enough. I think there is never enough. And that's my whole thing with mixed media. Like, I think that there's never enough. You just keep adding until you really don't have any more room to add. What did I do with that paper? All right, so I'm going to basically, hold on, I want to put some dimensional on this. Let me cut this properly. 2-inch. All right, so I have this 2-inch, and I wanted to not, let me see, do I want to cover up the whole writing? I think we're not going to use this because I have a plan. I have a plan, dimensional. But I think like, oh, you make yourself laugh. You can't have too much. You can't, for real, guys. There is no such thing as too much with mixed media. You just keep adding. Like, here's my thing is like, I think what's cool about it is it's all about layering and texture and using scraps and using things that you normally wouldn't use. And it's pretty great. All right, so I'm just popping up this, and I'm putting 4 of them because I want it to sit up high and not collapse on me. Because I want them to be like, I mean, they could be super simple and super cute. So I think like anyone could really do them. I just think that, like, I'm always amazed when you get a pocket letter and you see people that really are creative with the little things. That's cute. And I think why I don't like pocket letters as much is because I think it's gotten away from, all right, let me stamp my sentiment first. Because I want that same thing that says all you need is love down here. And then I want to add this just up here, right? And I probably should have backed that, but I didn't. Hold on, I'm going to have to put one in the middle. Let me stick one in the middle of it because it's falling. I need to buy some like foam thing where it's like a lot of people have those big O strips. All right, perfect. And I kind of bent the sticker, but can y'all see this? Like, how simple was that, right? And so cute. Yeah. Crafter's block with these damn paper clips trying to figure out how the package. Oh. So that one was super simple. And then, like, I think I was talking about these. And I think what we're going to do with this is let's add let's totally add washi and black. My whole thing is black is my friend. If y'all haven't noticed this, I really like using black. But I want to, my favorite thing ever. Okay, so I'm gonna do black. I'm gonna take my red thing, and I always gotta remember to wash my hands with the baby wipe. That one is dry. Let me get a new one. And I have another plan for this, and that's why I'm going to do black, because I think we're going to focus on black and pink. All right, I cleaned my hands. So this was that scrap paper that we were talking about, and it has its own like design, but I'm going to add black on it. And then the funny thing is black really makes foil on stuff. Shining, shining, shining. No, I'm just shine bright like a diamond. Clean and simple shaggy. I don't know, I guess. Oh, yeah, you have to. But I know not everybody knows how to do ATC cards. And that was my point of doing this. Was so that, you know, it doesn't, the ones I showed, not everybody can do. So I wanted people to feel like, hey, this is something I could do and join. And I know, right? For real. All right, so let's find, I got this old lace, right? But I don't want to use this with the black. I want to use, I'm kind of getting tired of red already. All right, hold on, I'm cutting some ribbon because I have a plan. So I'm going to take this. I probably should have brought, I'm going to take this, right? Maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to take this and so this is just red ribbon, right? And I probably should get a lighter and stop the edges from fraying because that becomes a nuisance. All right. All right, so let me get my other thing. Do we want to do, where is that red? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this red and I'm going to use a sticker that I have. That's black, of course. I'm going to put this on here. And I am going to fussy cut about 1/4 of an inch around it. So let me just straighten up my line a little bit. Are y'all happy tomorrow's Friday, people? Carmen, those people couldn't live near. Yeah, I know. But I know, look at my desk. It's a mess. And the funny thing is I just cleaned it up. Just organized. My husband would be telling me, he came home from work and he was like, you're cleaning this, you're organizing this again. I'm like, my area, my craft area, I'm like, I have to do this like every couple days or I can't find anything. All right. So I want to put these behind it, but I notice this paper looks kind of pink. So maybe we should do pink ribbon right now. I'm going to do the red. All right. So what I plan on doing is I'm only going to glue the middle of this down because I want the outside to, so I'm kind of like, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm trying to make like ATC cards. And did I not do this edge? I'm trying to make ATC cards look mixed media without using any mixed media, like stuff that most people have, which is ribbon, ink, paper, glue, washi, stickers, which is not the easiest thing for me to do, but we're doing it together. All right, so I'm only gluing down this middle part again. All right, because I want these ribbon, and I might have to cut this down a little bit so it's not hanging off, but it goes where I want it to go. All right. There are so many types of gesso, but it's basically, yeah, it's a primer. So I would recommend if you're going to use any kind of medium or paint or anything, always gesso it first because it'll help your paper from warping or basically falling apart. Well, I have oxide. Oxide is amazing. So literally you could be like, you could have it all over you and with water, it just comes right off. That's why I like it. But then, you know, yeah, it's pretty cool. And like that reminds me. Okay. So I'm just going to add one more piece in the middle and then we will put that other thing up with some dimension. All right. So, and I probably didn't have to use as much ribbon as I did, but I think it's going to be cute. All right. So on this one, we're going to add dimensionals, which I think I'm going to use my other ones, the bigger ones. Then apply. Well, that was cool because, yeah. Well, I really am into, and if y'all didn't watch my last video, I'm really into dyeing the gesso different colors and medium, making them different colors. I think that that's really cool and gives it, like on these, I basically, on the medium and the gesso, I dyed them pink and that was super cool. And then put a shimmery, like, can y'all see? I hope the camera's picking up how shimmery they are. All right. I'm just adding. Oh, you're welcome. For on this to dye it, I used mica, but I know that a lot of people were saying that you can use, I have mica powders. Look, they're actually called Pearl X. You can get like, I think I have like 15 for like 15 off of Amazon. But so it's little bitty powders that you can dye the mediums and stuff with, but you can also, I was watching, someone told me you could use old eyeshadows. So if you have, yeah. Oh, okay. Janda Gesso. Pocket letter scheduled to deliver Monday. It took forever. Oh. With water mixed in it. Oh, okay. Yeah. But someone told me that you can use old eyeshadows as a powder, like grind it up as a powder, and then that works just as well too. So I was like, that's cool. Like, use a cheap, like buy some, it's probably cheaper than that, but buy some shimmery, like cool eyeshadow. Oh, using makeup? Oh, okay, cool, yeah. That's what, yeah, somebody was telling me about that. But those weren't bad. The Pearl X, again, I said that you get a little bit goes a long way. And I think I got like 10 or something, or maybe 15 for like, they were like $1 a piece. They weren't on Amazon. They weren't too bad. All right, so now I'm just going to mount this here. So like just kind of give it dimension. Do you see it's kind of up? So something simple, like I just kind of wanted to say, it doesn't have to be mixed media. Mind you guys, like get some, it's really cool, but I don't feel like you have to have it be that way. So let me do, I'm going to do like one more with some doilies probably. So I'm going to do black, white, and red. I'm just not a sticker person, and I had this whole plan that I was going to come on here and I had all these heart stickers and candy stickers and I was going to make amazing things, but I'm really not a sticker person, I don't think. That's why I watch. Yeah, I do too. I watch her. Amazing. Carmen does amazing work. But I feel like Carmen is an artist. She's not a crafter. Where I feel like I'm a crafter, but I feel like Carmen is an artist. You know, if that makes sense, right? Yeah. I want to play with pan pastels. What? Yes. Like, there's people that create art and there's people that craft. And I think you're one of the people that are you're an artist that sometimes crafts. Total sense. Carmen is an artist. Yeah. All right. So I got these 3. Let me get a blank piece. Maybe we should use one of these, right? No, because then I'm going to want to run myself crazy behind it. All right, so what I plan on doing is layering these in different ways all on here. So let me start with just, this would be so much easier with a medium, but I'm going to glue it on down the best I can, which shouldn't take too long. It'll be good. I have no clue what. Well, that's good. That's good, yeah. I think so. I started watching you a long time ago. But I think, like, it's all about, I think that's why I love, like, the craft community, is because we're all learning from each other. And I think that's why we all watch each other, is we're all learning. And I think that when you stop learning, that's when things can get a little tricky. Okay, I need to go up on this side. Constantly learning. I'm trying to learn to use my stuff. That's what I need to learn. All right, so glue coming through. Get it up before it glues down to my paper. All right, so I'm going to cut excess off. And I don't throw any of this stuff away. Literally, like, I have learned you can use it all. Keep it. Don't throw anything away. All right, so next, I think we're going to go, because I want the white to be, well, let me see. Maybe, let me put some glue up here. Let me see. I want to think this through before I finish. Because I like that it has, I think we're going to go white up here, but I think maybe right here. And then black here. All right, let me glue this down. I don't have any gelatos, but I have every one of Tim Holtz's crayons, which I like. I mean, I need to use them more, but I used them with him when I crafted with him, but I haven't really used them since. All right. My troll is coming back. I hear him. All right. So, I think I'm just going to do it just like that. I think doilies are an easy way to add dimension and layering and stuff to a project. All right, so let me cut off the excess. I need a magic voila like cart over here where I'm like, wipe, desk is clean, but the magic wipe is me cleaning and putting it back. All right, so I'm just gluing this down, and this glue is still a little bit on the damp side. All right, let me clean up some of this mess really quickly. And then I want to take this ribbon. Yes, glitter glue and stickles and liquid pearls, and I got so they work like, hold on, do I have, so see this? This is that thing I made with Tim Holtz, and literally all of this is the Tim Holtz crayon. So what's on here is there, it was just a board that, like a really thick, it's not chipboard, it's particle board. And so it was completely blank. And then I just used his, it was pretty cool, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so on here, I just glued down all of his ephemera. And like, this is all the ephemera, and it was all cut. And then over it, I used the crayons. So this is all done with the Tim Holtz crayons. All of this is. And this is actually, everything on here is put on with the medium. So, because literally, like, all he gave us, like, it was funny. We talked about different things, but he literally handed me a thing of medium, the crayons, a brush, and, so all of this is put on with the medium, the Ranger medium. All of the metal is, everything. And then all this is crayons. I have a couple. So this is like, and it'll smear and it moves and whatever else. Yeah, but so the Tim Holtz crayons are pretty cool. And I need to use them more. No, medium is not, and Carmen's like the best person for all that because it's her niche. But medium is just that. It's like, it's called medium. But I know they have different brands. I just personally have been using the Ranger one because that's the one that I learned to use with Tim Holtz. and I really like it. I have also his texture paste, which is not on that. Don't know. Oh, they have a bunch of videos. You can get medium everywhere too. You can, Michael's, I think I just ordered some more. All right, so what I'm planning on doing with this ribbon is I want to kind of make a bow, but not really, if that makes sense. Because I don't want it to be, hold on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this and I'm going to tie it on with this. All right. But I think the best thing you can do, like I said, is just play with, let me tell you what I've learned the other day, which people probably know this. I probably am not the first person that figured this out. So the other day, let me find my paper plate. The other day, I squeezed gesso on my paper plate, right? Do y'all see this? Dude, it turned like, kind of like, y'all know that stuff that they use to put in like showers or something? But it turned like you could use it to decorate stuff for. It's like its own texture, if that makes sense. Like, look how thick it is, and it dried hard, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's cool. It's my something new. I'm kicking my behind. I'll have to check into that. Doily look. Yes. Okay. So let me go back to where I was at. Anyway, gesso's pretty cool too. I'm going to have to mess around with gesso more. That is my plan. All right. So I want to tie this and a knot, but I want to get it a little tighter first. All I do is when. All right. Shine in. Okay. Back to that. So I don't want it to look like a really pretty bow. I just kind of wanted it to look kind of sloppy. And then I'm going to put something here. Hold on. Where is it? 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 Okay. So the good thing about these is, like I said, a lot of people like make these and put them in pocket letters. Well, pocket letter kind of holds stuff really thick. So, all right, we're going to set, I didn't glue the top part. I'm going to glue this part down first. All right, on the first tag I made for Peggy Strong, not knowing anything, I must gesso and, oh, that's cool. The only reason why I don't use gesso on my stencils is because I'm so lazy. Like, you have to clean it right away. So I don't know. I'm worried they're going to mess up my stencils. But, I mean, you could. And that's what I'm going to mess with. I have some other stencils, but that's my plan, is to mess around with gesso some more. Gelatos are their own art coloring supply. Huh. All right. So then there's that one. And it's just kind of simple, but like, how cute is this, right? And so I think like it could be anything you wanted it to be. Let me punch out hello. I'm going to punch out hello in red because I'm not going to use anything but red and some other colors. All right, I'm going to use these beautiful papers from Sam that Sam sent me. So I'm going to do one that's not like all pinky pink, but could be, let me see, should I, well, you know what, let me do this first. Let me take my black off of my thing. Hold on, let me put it on it. I think we're going to do cleaning my hands, do a pink. Maybe we should do red. No, we'll do pink, just because it's different. All right, so I'm just going to make sure to get the outside really good, so wherever I rip it and whatever's left, it at least has something in the back. All right. It would have been easier if I would have taped this down and did this, but I didn't. All right, now I'm gonna get back the black and kind of, I wanted that one to go. Let me do a spray first. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to use that Tim Holtz thing. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna wipe this. I'm gonna try to let it dry for a minute. So let me put that one over there. Let me get, because I want that to dry. Let me flip this over for now. Get another one and we'll mess with that candy stamp for a minute. The doilies are gorgeous. Good. I'm literally the seat of my pants. I had no idea. I was like, dude, we're just going to get on here. I'm going to put a whole bunch of stuff. I like organize my whole container over here. I have stencils too, but I was like, I'm just going to get on here and like try to make it as simple as possible. But I know you guys will probably be more creative. Again, I've said this. I like stickers, but I'm not a sticker person. Like you guys could come up with some creative ways to use stickers that I didn't. But, all right, so now what I'm going to do is take the red off. Let's stamp this up with some black. All right. So if you want, I want this to look kind of faded, so I'm going to rub this on to here. I'm going to make sure I get the word candy on it. Alright, let's see. Line it up right there. But that's the whole thing, is I think we learn from each other, right? And I think that's what's so cool. Like, girls, this one, little edge up with some black, is done. Like, who would complain about getting this ATC card? Would y'all? Like, so cute. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. Like, so cute, right? Oh yeah, it's at Tim Holtz candy stamp. All right, so I'm gonna put that one over here. Let's see if this is dried a little bit. All right, is it dried? All right, where is my stencil? All right, so I have the stamp. Do y'all see it? I really like these flowers at the bottom. The leaves are really pretty, but I'm going to use the flowers. I'm hoping that this dries enough. Yeah. So that only happens with the oxide. Well, I know the distressed ones kind of, but yeah. All right, let me get my stamp out of here. I know you're like, y'all have you have little things for everything. I have to. I have a 2-year-old, so I have to put everything in a little thing so I can, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna just stamp around. Let me just make sure it's dried enough. Clean my hands. And I'm gonna do this one. And okay, so here's the difference of faded and not faded. So this was faded by me rubbing it on, right? But if you don't want it to be faded, you want to actually stamp your stamp into, let me show you the difference. So I'm gonna rub this on with this blending tool, okay? So by rubbing this on, hold on. Your image looks kind of faded, right? Let me get this out of my mouth. All right, now let me show you the difference of rubbing your stamp into the thing. Y'all see the difference? Y'all probably can't because the camera's not picking it up, but this one is way darker than this one is. My trinkets are now dry. Time for my hands to get dirty again. Thank you. Bye, Carmen. So that's just something I've learned too. So if you want your stamp to look faded, use a blending tool. All right, so let's go back over here. So I'm just doing black because y'all know I'm addicted to black. And I'm just stamping it in random places. All right, let me get these two little flowers at the end. I'm trying to make sure I don't overlap too much. All right. So then there's that. Let me clean my hands again. Yeah, I'm really OCD like this in real life with cleaning my hands. All right, so that's the background, right? So I'm going to take this piece of paper and I am going to, let me kind of eyeball where I need to tear it. All right. I want the whole thing to be tore. So I'm like, this was a straight edge, so I'm just taking that straight edge away. Let me see, this flower is so pretty. So this is kind of like mixed media with the things that you have, right? That's kind of what I'm showing. Like it doesn't have to be, this would be really cute with the medium. And this isn't necessarily Valentine's colors, but it's still pretty. All right, so this needs to have a ripped up edge. Because see how this has white? Well, I'm gonna make it black, and by doing this is you're just adding dimension, right? It kind of creates a shadow effect, if that makes sense, to where it looks like it's kind of three-dimensional almost. But then I'm not done, because then what I'm going to do is, and I'm about to sneeze, guys, hold on. Excuse me. All right, because talking to Carrie's I love Carrie. She always like grounds me when I'm somewhere else. All right, so she just kept saying, just remember layer, dimensional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these up, right? Crazy. But I'm going to pop these up on some dimensionals because let me kind of figure out where I want them to go. And I kind of might not use all of these because I do want my background to kind of show a little bit. But I want to pop these up where they're kind of, I think this one is the one that's not going to work. Let me fix this. All right, so let's do, so I need to make sure I get the end really well, because if not, that part will be acting up. All right. Oh, good. It's simple and awesome. So it does, is it? So the regular distress inks do react with water as well? I didn't know that. I mean, I guess we could try it. But I only have one of the regular ones. I have the one that everyone has, which is Antique Photo. All right. I'm putting a bunch on here because I don't want it to sink in. I want it to be, so this is the most time consuming part. They do, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Good to know. All right, so this is going here. And when I put this together, it'll be cool. Right now, it's kind of bent from the water, but it'll be good. And see, gesso would have been really cool on something like this because gesso would have prevented your paper from warping, or I don't know, it just protects your paper basically, or your surface of whatever you're working with. All right. So I think, oh, I need to put one. All right, I'm putting a bunch of these dimensionals because again, it's a thin piece of paper and I want to make sure that they stand up on their own without like warping or coming in. Put the, all right, so this would, no, I don't want to go that way because it looks too matchy match. All right, so there is that one, and then we'll put the last one, which would be really cool if I had some.
Mama,
What's up?
it's perfect.
Huh?
It's perfect.
Tell your dad to fix it.
Yeah, where's it? Where's it? There. There's perfect. I want to get a marker. One marker.
He's obsessed with Mario Kart. Y'all hear him asking?
Wait.
You can use gesso to fade the pictures. Yeah, that's what I use it for, is to, because it has that white contrast, like that's what I use. But with this, is it kind of, see how behind, there's so many different layers on here. Like you can kind of see it. Girl, it's not when you hear it 24 hours a day nonstop. Bless you. Bless you. Okay, so I think that, see here, and he's like, I love it. I love it. Hey, Elijah, you have to be quiet, okay? All right, I'm just taking all the dimensionals off, which normally I would have still put glue, but not too worried. So like, see this, right? Do y'all see how it looks? You can't really see here. Oh. Yeah, exactly. So do you see like how cute this is? Right. Okay, but here's where the good comes, right? So the good, where it becomes Valentine's. Valentine's. All right, I want pink. I want to do pink. Right? And I think we could do maybe, let me see. Because I only have, that would be cool if I had a pink that was this big. And I think this one's too big. But I want one here and one here. And we're going to kind of lift that one up too. All right. So what I want to do is I want to edge this up black to kind of give it some dimension.
Daddy, I want to go in here.
And then dimension. Right, so this one is fine going down, but I think with that other one we're gonna have to pop some stuff underneath it. Elijah, you have to be quiet, baby, okay? Baby, you have to be quiet, okay? He's talking to himself. All right, so on this one, I'm going to pop some dimensionals right here on the side that is going to fall off, and I don't want it to like just be hanging there because So we need it to go here and then one more. All right, perfect. So let me just put some glue on this part and on the heart itself. All right, so see how the dimensionals kind of hold it? Like, how adorable is this? And then let me do black on the edge. All right, so how cute is that? Like, it could be anything you want it to be, but there's so many layers to this, where there's the oxide at the bottom, to the stamping, to the paper, to the hearts. Me too, unless all the glitter rubs off all over everything. I like the glitter. Or gray to add depth. Or to use whatever color I think it looks pretty. True that. I test it before I buy it. Well, this one has glitter on my desk, see? So whoever gets this will have fun with glitter. But I don't mind it. I really don't mind glitter everywhere. But see, it's so dimensional. And I think, like, the other thing you could do with this that would make it, like, really pretty is you could take... I mean, like, it never ends, right? You could literally take some ribbon. Like, I could fit ribbon up in here and, like, put a backing on. Or you could actually, you know, put a bow on here. You could take some, I have pretty lace. You could take some flowers, like my bag of flowers. Not this color, but you could, like, just keep adding. Like, I don't feel like there's ever too much, right? Like, you could put some bling and, like, just one side and put some pearls, or outline this. So, I don't know. I think that you can, you know, it's whatever you want it to be. This is so funny because I really don't think this needs, you know what I would probably do? That stamp would be so pretty embossed, right? So if you took this stamp and embossed the candy where it's all, like, kind of glittered, or even, like, outlined it. Like, I have a bunch of glitter. Hold on. Getting fancy, guys. Hold on a second. And I really don't mind glitter. I was just talking about that because I have a cool tool. Wait till y'all see this tool I have. All right, check this out. If y'all never seen this, y'all are probably gonna lose your minds. All right, let me clear off my desk really quick so I can mess with this glitter. Oh wait, let me clean this. Clean this baby wipe first. I got this tool that makes glitter easy. Don't want to miss the magical tool. Hold on, I'm just cleaning my stamp. This is what I love about oxide is it just comes right off. Do y'all see this? Like, it's brand new. I love that about oxide. All right. Let me clean. All right, that's all clean. Let's close up my inks, and then I'm going to show y'all this cool tool. But I need more space. That's why I'm like, let's move something out of the way. All right, because I need this. That is what we're working on. This, not so much. We don't need this. All right, let me move this over here. So check this tool out. Do y'all see this? So what it is, I have a smaller one. It's called a Tidy Crafts. And it's got this little thing on the end. The tool. I am too. Half the time I don't even use them. So it's got this little thing on the end that you pour the glitter. So all of the mess stays here in your one space, right? So I'm going to use red. Should we use red glitter? What color should we use, girls? I have pink, red, white, black, silver, orange. What color? I heard water bottle. I know, right? But how cool is this? So cool. All right. Yeah, I have the little one. But this one is better to use with like something like this. Elijah, you have to turn it down, baby. Maybe we'll do red. We'll do red. You said what color? Pink? Pink. Cool. I like pink all anyways. All right. Pink and black. Well, I'm going to do one. Let's do pink first. All right. So all the black we're going to make pink.
Go.
All right. So let me take Elijah. Be quiet. I need to clean my hands. Let me wipe my hands first. Maybe not. Okay. So let's go. The only thing this is like old school glitter, guys. Old school. This is not even embossing. But the good thing about it is you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. But the bad thing is it's very time consuming and you have to wait for it to dry. And I'm just going to outline
Go away.
as much detail as I think I need to. All right. But here's the thing about this thing. It is art glitter glue, so it dries really fast, so I have to kind of move fast. All right. All right, moving fast, and I'm just kind of outlining where I want the glitter to go. All right, I think, and the thinner your line is, the thinner the glitter is going to be. So I'm making sure the outside lines are pretty prominent. Okay, here we go. Glitter up. All right, you can never have too much glitter. Old school glitter. What's Carrie eating? I like using stickles. I have a couple stickles, but I really like old school glitter. I like embossing too, but like nothing looks like old school glitter does. Like, look how cute that is, right? I should do the word candy. Hold on, let me see how easy I could. I don't know if I'll be able to outline the actual word, but the box. No, I'm not going to be able to outline the word. All right, let me do just the box. All right. Do, do, do. All right, so look how cute this is. Let me zoom in a minute. Hold on, I'm going to move that for just a second. Let me zoom in. And then, like, hold on, I'm going to move it around so you guys can see. Like, see, there is nothing better than old school glitter. Now, if you got one of these, wouldn't you be like, hey, that's pretty cool? Like, that is a cool ACT card. Like, it's simple, just art glitter glue, old school glitter. Like, if you got to do this old school and put it on a piece of paper, not a bad thing. Like, stamp out some stuff. And like, okay, let me do this really quick. So, say for instance, I was showing this earlier. I don't know if you missed it, but I was showing a bunch of the Gorgeous Girl cards that I made. And inside here, I stamped out the words hugs and sending on the inside. And so I kept those stamps out because I thought I might do something with it. And I was like, hey guys, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do black background because I do everything in black and pink, right? So I'm going to do black that pink will show up on this black. The oxide will. I'm almost 100% positive. Alright. So now I got to clean my hands really quickly. Never ends. Alright, I'm going to move my glitter thing over here. Alright, let me get another paper towel. Clean the black off. Alright, so now I'm going to stamp this hugs out. Is that, yeah, this is not, this is oxide. It's the distressed. I put washi tape all over mine so they look really crappy. But, and I think it's called black root or something, but this is the distressed oxide. I don't really have any. Alright, so I'm just getting my pink on here. Hugs. Alright. Let me bring my stamp to it. Make sure it's on there. Alright. It doesn't need to be too prominent because remember, we're going to glitter it. Alright, but if you look, you can see it. Now check this out. But now we're going to bring it to the glitter station. Glitter station. Alright. So I am going to outline the word hugs with glue and glitter. You can never have too much glitter, guys. Alright, move fast, Jan. The glue dries. But I want this to be one whole line. I want this to be one line. This to be a thick line. This. And then, alright, I want this to be a little thicker. Little thicker.
I didn't mean all.
Okay. And then it's drying on me. Alright. So then comes, I mean, literally you could have wrote this in your own handwriting and then glittered it. Glittered it down. I probably should have waited for the oxide to dry, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, see how my oxide, but look, let me show you a trick. All right, so anytime that you have like little bitty pieces that don't want to come off, like, girl, I do this with the embossing too. Like before you, if you're embossing something, before you use your heat tool, just get a little paintbrush and the glitter will go away, if that makes sense. Like, look how cute. I noticed you use the glue on everything. What brand is it? It's Art Glitter Glue. You can only buy it online. I get mine from Amazon. It is in the description of all my videos. There's a link. It's the only thing. Hey, no, 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 no. Turn it off. Turn it off. Thank you. It's the only thing that I use for everything, from fabric to wood to everything. Anyway, how cute is that, right? All right, so then let me show you the glitter cleanup. See, the funny thing is it says sending up there, but I need to, I love, right? Glitter is fun. All right, so what I need to do is I need to outline the word sending, because and even though Sin, and I'm kind of going bigger than where it's stamped. I-N-G. Alright, hold on. Now let me clean up my glue the same way. So I'm just kind of cleaning this up exactly the same way. And then I'm going to come back and put it. Alright, so let me put the glitter and then I'll clean it all up. So now it says sending hugs. Hold on, but let me clean the glitter up. Alright, I'm going to clean this glitter up for real. Elijah, shh, you have to whisper, okay? You don't want to whisper? Why not? You'll hear. But why you don't want to whisper? Use it today scrapping. I like it better than the Tombow glue. Pictures to paper. I don't like the Well, I mean, yeah, everything is, you know, to each their own. But I have heard that Tombow glue has, it buckles, not buckles too, but it also has a tendency to get hard, like stiffen projects, make stuff stiff. But Carrie's like our glue expert, so if you want to know, she has a whole video on what glues work good with whatever. I probably should have used the littler one for this because it doesn't seem to be working as good as I want it to. But because it put it on my desk, I needed to use the littler one. Yeah, I only use art glitter glue. The thing about art glitter glue is people are like, oh, it's costly, right? Elijah, shh. It's very costly, but a little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. Yeah, Carrie's it's one of her, she's a hoarder of, all things glue. All things glue ready. Okay, so the reason why I decided to go, look, check this out. So this is basically the same as the same glitter, right? So like say you don't have these hearts, right? Make your own, just like I just did with this. Like make your own hearts. So what I'm going to do is I don't want sending hugs. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I want to put the heart here, right? But it's going to have to cut off, which is going to bother me. So I want it to go kind of sideways and then cut the top off. I don't know. I'm going to have to fool around. I might need to make a smaller one, right? A smaller heart. But the glitter would be really cute. Like it would be cute to outline the glitter. I mean, he is on 10 right now. It last year on the art glitter glue. The biggest bottle with the nozzle. I only use art glitter for everything. From gluing down metal to everything. And I've said that a couple times. Rainy though, the bottle, it seems to come out too fast. Yeah, I was showing that they have those at Michael's. Hey, Elijah. Hey, Elijah. He used to have, if you don't be quiet, you're getting out of here. And I'm going to turn the game off. Are y'all hearing him? Can y'all hear him? So, what I was going to say about that is, yeah, they sell the Jane Davenport bottles that you can buy at Michael's. They're like $6. You can use a 50% off coupon. They're the same. These are really cheap. I think I got,
Why is that?
I think I got 12 off of Amazon for like $5. And I keep a couple of them because they're not the biggest thing, but sometimes, I don't know, I always keep 2 by my desk. And then I send a bunch of people some. And so, I don't know. I think that you guys, like, if you're watching the playback or if you're watching it now, like, I think this is like a really cool thing. And I don't think that it has to be overcomplicated. He's cute. We have one that's almost grown. And then we have 16, 9, about to be 8, and he'll be 3 in February. So we're got a busy house with a lot of people and going around. We have 4. So these are where we're at. And then I think this was a hard challenge for me to do this. But I think it's good sometimes. Hey, Elijah. I think it's good sometimes to do this because you have to. I had to think of different ways to do things than I normally would do it, right? Busy indeed, yeah. Fast line bottles and they didn't work. Are you talking about, hold on, and I don't use mine, and when y'all see this, you're going to be like, shame on you, Jen. This, I hated this. I hated this, using it with our glitter glue. This thing, like, it just sits like this, right? But it's always got clogged, and I was always having to unscrew it and stick a needle through it, and it just was not fun for me. Like, but the glue is amazing, and I did it and used it, but so different when you use these. So different. So there are, from your basic, which is like washi and stickers, to like dimensional, to layering, to pretty simple, to look. I like how this is kind of wonky. No, it's okay, Rob. It's fine. I'm almost done. It's fine. It's fine. So then there is this one where I use the paper pad and like put a sticker on there. To this one that is just ink, a sticker mounted with ribbon behind it. He is not going to be quiet. And then there's glitter. And so like, I think that you guys, if y'all, this is just, I wanted not, stop. So if you look at these and you look at these, you're like, okay, hey, I can join the swap. And I thought about that. Elijah, go find your cup. Elijah, go get your cup. Go get your cup, please. All right, so I was thinking that if I did a video where I showed other ways to make ACT cards besides the video that I made the other day, that more people would feel confident and wanting to join. So that was my plan. I'm going to glue that on there. So that was my plan, was to make people, like, you know, if you want to join the ATC swap, you just have to send 3 and you'll get 3 back is the minimum. You can send 3, 6, 9. And I just wanted to like make other people realize that, hey, it doesn't have to be like mixed media. It could just your own way, right? I think everyone does things their own way. Look how cute that is. But that's the whole thing is me. I could just literally add, never ends. Well, if y'all have any questions for me, let me know. And if you're watching the playback, you know, and if you have any questions, and if you haven't joined the challenge, you know, check it out. I have the video in my description. It was a video like 3 or 4 days ago. It's called Valentine's ACT Swap. It's got all the information over there. So if you guys want to join, like, check it out. Let me know. I know I love that. Hello. I know the hello was so cute on there. There. So if you're joining the swap, get busy. All right. And as they come in, I will show everyone. I think I'm going to mess around tomorrow with a bunch of, make some more mixed media. I need to go to Michael's and get some more of these flowers. All right. Well, guys, thank you for... I'm going to look for, oh, cool. Yay.
What?
All right. So don't forget, guys, if you have any questions,
I'm
he's heard me sit here talk. So he thinks he's talking to his audience too. He's on the computer over there. And he's talking to his people, and he's teaching his people and crafting too. Oh, they're just the Michaels. They come in, let me show you. I have them in a bag because I've had them forever. But it comes in like a variety pack. How they just look like this. And then I just add little dimensionals in the middle. Or you can glue two together like this. And then get there. Like, see, I'll show you. They're over there in the flowers at Michael's, but check this out. And I don't buy the Prima because, girl, I have some of those, but they're so expensive. Elijah. Shh. I'm going to get mad at you for real. So, like, see, that is 2 of them. Lots to say yes. Good night, guys. Oh, he's 2, yeah. So then, see this one? These are the cheaper kind of, I think they're like rayon. But I need to go get some more flowers. That one is one where I just added the pearl. Alright, guys, well, thank you. What size is the ATC? Oh, let me show you that. Because that was in the other video. Hold on. I'm glad you asked that. Hold on, let me find my paper. My learning paper. Where is it? Alright, hold on. It's somewhere. My desk is a mess now. Alright, where is that? I hope I didn't cut it up. An ATC is 2.5 by 3.5, but I have a template. Wait, I'm going to show you. Hold on. Is it over here? No, that's my dirty one. Nope, that's my dirty one. Hold on, I have a template, but I'm trying to maneuver around. Oh, I found it. It's right beside me. So here, you can get 10 ATCs. This is Recollections cardstock. You can get 10 off of 1 piece of paper. And so it is, you just cut it right here at 2.5, at 2.5. So you'll have this strip and this strip. So then you cut these 2 strips at 3.5 and at 3.5. You'll have this strip left over, and you just cut at 2.5, 2.5, at 2.5. That leaves you with only this little bit of trash, and then you have 10 cards that you can make these. Like crazy. I know, right? So, just put in the comments. I think we have 25 people right now, but if you guys want to join, check it out at the video. It's in the description of this video is that video, but on that video I just kind of explain where my address, where to send stuff to, and the more the merrier. Have a great night. Oh, the size is 2.5 by 3.5. Hold on, I'll type it out for you. 2.5 by 3.5. Oh, this is an 8 by 11 is the actual paper. But the ATCs are 2.5 by 3.5. Night. Kennedy's probably fixing to go live. Kennedy, get the mic. Charge your phone. Charge the phone first, Kennedy. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.